Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today, I'm tackling the age-old question. Are leaders made or are they born? Are you ready? Well, I've gotten asked that question a lot over the last 15 years. Kevin, are leaders made or born? I suppose they think, because I've written books about leadership, that I should have the answer. And they ask the question and then they wait for my answer. Here's my answer. Are leaders made or born? Yes. Leaders are made and born. Let me talk a little bit more about that. First, some of us think about people as being natural born leaders, and so we think, well, these people just sort of have the natural ability to lead, but that's really not true. I mean, we all have things in our talent pool and that we've been given in our DNA that give us the opportunity to be successful leaders, and yet never in my life have I ever gotten a birth announcement from anyone that announced the birth of a leader. Are leaders born? Well, sort of. We're given some of the natural gifts, and yet we have to develop them. Now, are leaders made? Well, it should be pretty straightforward to answer that question if you look at the obituaries in your newspaper any given day. And in the obituaries, you will read of people who have passed from this earth that were leaders. Leaders in their families, in their businesses, in their churches, in their communities. They started organizations, they led organizations. Something's happening between birth and death. If it didn't come in the birth announcement, but it comes in the obituary, something's happening. Here's the story. The story is that leadership is about skills, which means that they are things that can be learned. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Well, let me give you an example. So pretty much everyone watching this probably knows how to ride a bicycle. And it took different ones of us different amounts of time to learn how to ride. And we learned that skill at different rates. Why is that? Well, because some of us have naturally better balance or maybe naturally more athletic. That doesn't mean we can't all learn to ride. It means that some of us it might come a little easier than for others. Leadership is like that, but it's much more complex. And so while there's really only sort of one way to ride a bike, there's a whole host of ways that we can successfully lead. And so that means that we take the best of who we were born as and we meld that with learning the skills along the way, and that's the way to become a more effective leader. Which leads us to today's tweet. We are born with talents that can help us, but we must learn the skills to be highly effective leaders. The behaviors that lead others to want to follow us are skills, and skills can be learned. So I hope that this has been a useful couple of minutes for you, and if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll share it with others. If you share it with them, they'll be happy. I'll be glad that you did, and you'll get the value that we've made both of us happy, so everybody wins. If you have questions about this episode or questions you'd like me to tackle in a future episode, let us know by filling in the information in the comments below on this page. So if leadership wasn't about skills, I wouldn't be teaching leadership workshops and you wouldn't ever attend one. The reality is, it is skills. So there are workshops that can help you along that way. And if you're a new leader, the workshop that we built called From Bud to Boss is a perfect way to build those skills intentionally. These workshops are practical and insightful and engaging and fun. You will leave with ideas and new skills to apply in your work as a leader right away. If you want to learn more about that program, whether you want to attend on your own in a public setting or bring the whole program to your organization, we can help, and you can learn more about that and even get registered right away at the link below on this page. I hope you'll do exactly that, and I look forward to seeing you on my next episode of Remarkable TV.